From Machine Gun Kelly stepping away from rap beefs,
No more Eminem, even if he sends something else.
to Ja Rule's reputation never recovering.
Are we ready? I guess not.
Here are 7 artists who beefed with Eminem and where they are now. Starting with rapper Benzino, whose beef with Eminem left him in tears.
For 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem. The f you want me to do?
But there was once a time when Benzino had all the power, while Eminem was just someone looking from the outside.
Like, when I was a kid growing up in the early 90s on hip-hop, the source, as we used to know it, was the Bible of hip-hop. Like, it was, their word was gold. If somebody got 4 mics, you was going to copy.
Being a co-owner of The Source magazine, Benzino controlled the ratings each album received, and when the Marshall Mathers LP received 2 mics out of 5, their beef kicked off, with the first jab coming from Benzino after he was asked about Eminem. "You think I could grab my crotch and put my ass in people's faces the way he does? No way. But as long as the color of his skin and eyes fits what America wants, it's alright." And later backed it up when he dissed Eminem on his track, Pull Your Skirt Up.
If you ask me, you really ain't that nice, you overrated.
This officially took things too far, and Eminem fired back with Nail in the Coffin.
Nobody wants to hear their grandfather rap.
Nope.
You know men have heart attacks, and I don't wanna be responsible for that.
Outraged, Benzino responded with Die Another Day, where he crossed a major line.
Tell Haley it ain't safe no more. Daddy better watch your back at the candy store. You f***ed up. Resort to plan B. Around, she end up like Joan Benet Ramsey.
But mentioning Eminem's daughter wasn't the worst thing he did in late 2003.
They was just trying to get 50,000. I said, I'll give you 15.
Referring to the amount he paid to acquire Eminem's old racist music, which he even played at a press conference for journalists.
We can hear the music now.
I'll get straight to the point. Black girls are bitches. That's why I'ma tell you, you better pull up your britches.
When Eminem found out, he sued Benzino before he could release the tapes publicly. "I'd just broken up with my girlfriend, who is African American, and I reacted like the angry, stupid kid I was. I hope people will take it for the foolishness that it was, not for what somebody is trying to make it into today." And fans accepted the apology, which left Benzino out of ammo. Eventually, Benzino left The Source in 2005, citing his disagreements with their partners like Black Enterprises and his beef with Eminem. "I've been consumed too much with the whole conflict thing, the Eminem suit, and I'm sick of it." After leaving The Source, his music career hasn't gone any better either, as the only relevance he got was because Eminem's name was attached to his own, so he used every chance he got.
Man, what's up? What's up, Em? You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Let's sit down, have some lunch one time, and just meet each other. You know, you never know. We just might like each other.
Benzino's desire to make friends with Eminem, however, wasn't genuine because he ended up trashing the rapper when he released Revival in 2018. "The album is trash, so take the L and move on." But while Benzino couldn't let go of his animosity towards Eminem, he had to accept defeat for the sake of his daughter, Coi Leray.
You know, she was like, "Dad, it's hard for me to have you around me because, you know, these same white people are coming to my shows and they support me."
Despite being quite vocal about digging Eminem's daughter in the past, Benzino had to settle the difference because of his own.
I mean, Eminem is a part of hip-hop. Eminem is a dope artist, and, you know, he is a part of hip-hop. Regardless of what he might have said or done, people change.
Regardless, it always seemed like Benzino was only trying to make amends for his daughter or to stop the hate. Benzino could have stayed along with one of the most influential magazines in hip-hop and created more opportunities for himself, but instead, he let it all go just to bring Eminem down. As of December 2025, Benzino's either getting roasted for his terrible music or trying to reconnect with his daughter.
I never knew she felt that way about me.
But while Benzino became an outcast because of his hate for Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly had to change genres after Eminem came after him. And it all started with a single tweet in 2012. "Okay, so I just saw a picture of Eminem's daughter, and I have to say, she is hot as fuck." For years, Eminem didn't react to the tweet publicly, but behind the scenes, MGK claimed he was blacklisted from Eminem's radio station and blocked from collaborations.
Just same reason why I don't get why I'm not on Shade 45. I'm a young man from the Midwest trying to speak for a bunch of, you know, degenerates, just like a certain other person was.
This frustration fueled him to take shots at Eminem on Tech Nine's song, No Reason.
popsicles is not hard. Popped in on the top charts like the cop card. So remind y'all, you just rap, you not God.
Eminem therefore returned the favor on his 2018 album, Kamikaze.
And I'm talking to you, but you already know who the you are, Kelly. I don't use sublims, and sure as fuck don't sneak this, but keep commenting on my daughter, Haley.
This gave MGK a reason to go all out and show his favorite rapper that he could keep up.
We know that you're the greatest rapper alive. Dweeb, all you do is read the dictionary and stay inside.
Rap Devil went viral instantly, and fans from both sides appreciated MGK's lyricism. This is one of the most underrated disses ever, and while Eminem's fans liked the track, they patiently waited for their idol's response. Beat is hard, bars are delivered well, the last verse was absolute fire. I'll give M 3 days. Though Eminem took 11 days to respond, he reminded everyone why he was the rap god.
But I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. By 29, I had 3 albums that it blew. Now let's talk about something I don't really do. Go in someone's daughter's mouth stealing food.
Firing back at MGK with Kill Shot, the internet treated it like a finishing move. Eminem has killed more people with a pencil than John Wick. MGK tried to clap back on Twitter though, only for fans to tell him, just take the L. After Kill Shot, he never released another rap diss, slowly stepping away from hip-hop altogether.
No more Eminem, even if he sends something else. Done.
The diss cut so deep that MGK had to rebrand himself from a rapper to a punk rock artist. While some believe MGK's shift to a different genre had nothing to do with the diss track, the timing was suspicious. Regardless, many people have since praised MGK's new music. I'm glad he found his sound. This genre suits him well. MGK did manage to find his sound, but Cannabis, on the other hand, lost his career after accusing Slim Shady.
They thought I did the LL diss record. They thought I wrote LL's response, and like that's why they called me down to the video shoot. And like Clef had asked me, did I write it? And I was like, no, I didn't write it. And then Cannabis like asked me separately from Clef, and I was like, dog, I'm a grown man. I'll tell you if I wrote it.
Cannabis has been involved in a beef with LL Cool J, and when LL dropped a diss track, The Ripper Strikes Back, Cannabis claimed Eminem ghost wrote the track for his op. Eminem denied these claims, but Cannabis didn't buy the story. Feeling disrespected, Eminem threw some jabs towards Cannabis on his debut record, the Slim Shady LP.
I'm cancerous, so when I diss, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for Cannabis.
Cannabis felt there had been a misunderstanding, so he decided to offer Eminem to feature on his upcoming album 2000 BC. Due to artistic differences, however, Eminem declined and hoped to collaborate on future projects. So when the album came out, Cannabis dissed Eminem on the very song he wanted M to feature on.
Yo, whoever signed you must be running the circus, cause you a clown, you a rapper with a drug habit, hiding the truth.
But it didn't stop there, as on Cannabis's next album, dropped in 2000, he released the song You Didn't Care, continuing the story of Eminem's song Stan, but now showing Eminem to be his Stan.
Remember the letter I wrote before Atlanta on Up in Smoke? That's the day I was gonna cut your throat. I made reach and start a group. The industry's full of homosexuals, Slim, but I don't wanna fuck you.
Eminem waited patiently for his moment though, and it came when he verbally annihilated Cannabis on several tracks in his 2002 album, The Eminem Show, including the song Square Dance.
Cannabis don't want no beef with Slim, no!
Cannabis would soon respond after in his 2002 album, Mike Club.
Black man, no. What about the great white hope? What? Man, you must be sniffing great white coat.
The beef, however, reached its boiling point when an unreleased song from Eminem was released, Cannabis.
Cannabis, oh Cannabis, are you from Los Angeles, New York, or just a janitor from Canada?
But Cannabis had joined the army at the time, giving him no time to respond, therefore leading to the end of the beef. Years later, though, the rapper brought up the beef, admitting his faults.
It was my fault, but at the time, I wasn't looking at it like it was my fault. I was looking at it like, yo, my label need to do more with me.
Following this, Cannabis has continued to release music and has since gained a cult following, unlike Ja Rule, who had to leave the industry for good after a beatdown that was set in motion with his feud against 50 Cent. Once 50 signed with Eminem's label, the beef also involved Slim Shady. Ja released the song Loose Change in 2003, which came after Eminem's neck.
No wonder feminine be cross-dressing in pumps and tight little dresses. My pumps, they leave big messes.
Ja, however, made a huge mistake on the track.
Damn, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut, so what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?
With Ja dissing Haley as well, Eminem didn't let it slide, responding with Do Re Mi, where Eminem brought out a special guest.
Haley, what do you want to be when you grow up, baby?
I don't know. But I don't want to grow up to be like Ja Rule's little dirty-ass kids.
With many calling the song the one that ended Ja Rule's career. He was once a chart-topping rapper, but now his reputation was synonymous with the L's he took against Eminem and 50 Cent. Ja took a break, tried to rebuild, and eventually made a small comeback in the 2010s, but his career was basically over.
Are we ready? I guess not.
To restart his life, Ja launched his own whiskey brand, and in 2024 revealed plans to launch new music in the future. When he had a chance to talk about the beef in recent podcast appearances, though, he revealed that it was never personal between him and Eminem.
I know what it is, Em. And Em's like, you know, I don't really got no hard feelings towards you. It's just, that's home team, and it's a rap beef. And
he signed to my label.
He signed to my label, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I said, I ain't got nothing against you neither.
But while Ja Rule and Eminem seem to be on good terms now, the same can't be said about Joe Budden, who got on Eminem's wrong side after critiquing his album, Revival.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever heard, and it's given me a real bad taste about some other things.
Despite being a member of Slaughterhouse, a group aligned with Shady Records, Budden ripped into Eminem.
The track list is released. The track list, without the benefit of the doubt, appears to be utter garbage.
To most fans, however, the critique sounded more like betrayal. You couldn't pay me to publicly shit on someone who looked out for me. If you don't like the album, say no comment and keep it moving. That's called loyalty. To which Eminem responded appropriately.
Walk on water sucks, suck my d-. Y'all saw the track list and had it fit before you heard it, so you formed your verdict.
But this wasn't his last roast for Joe, because he doubled down after releasing his album Kamikaze.
Somebody tell Budden before I snap, he better fasten it, or have his body back and zip the closest thing he's had to hit to smack him.
But because Joe was a part of Shady Music, Eminem mentioned the beef in an interview as well.
You don't owe me nothing, but I've never gotten an interview and been like, Joe Budden shit is fucking trash. That last album he put out is fucking trash.
Ever since then, Slaughterhouse has disbanded, and Joe has continued working in media, while Eminem continues to work on music. While the two were able to settle their differences and move on with their lives, the same can't be said about Nick Cannon, whose beef with Eminem started with an old relationship gone wrong. After Eminem and Mariah Carey broke up in 2001, the two had a back and forth for a couple of years. This fight grew more complicated in 2008 when Mariah married Nick Cannon, who was naturally pushed in front of the firing line.
Nick Cannon, you prick, I wish you luck with the f***ing whore. Every minute there's a sucker born. Snuck up on Malachi, made the motherfucker suck on a struck of corn.
Then in 2009, Eminem dropped Bagpipes from Baghdad, a track that sparked a fire within Nick Cannon, who struck back with a track of his own.
Excuse me, Eminem, why you lying on your dick? Erectile dysfunction, you wanna get 'em up, then this between me and you, dude, let's chunk 'em.
Nick then dropped the diss track I'm a Slick Rick, mocking Eminem for allegedly lying about his past with Mariah.
Don't know if I should hit him cause he's feminine slick. Excuse me, Eminem, why you lying on your dick?
The track, however, wasn't well received. This is one of the worst diss tracks ever. It's a good thing Nick Cannon gets an allowance from Mariah, because if he got into rapping, he wouldn't sell a single album. But regardless of the reception, Nick was getting clout, and he didn't let it die down either, releasing The Invitation.
My baby mama killed you off a decade ago, and you still crying about it. You know who really the hoe.
The video got Nick the attention he needed, gaining over 15 million views, but the 643,000 dislikes told the entire story. The worst part, however, was that Eminem won without releasing a diss, following which Nick Cannon became a laughingstock.
You could talk all your man. I ain't gonna stop you. I don't gotta say anything. Eminem already got you.
It's safe to say that Eminem retired any potential music career Nick could have dreamed of, but Christina Aguilera was already one of the biggest pop stars in the world when she found herself beefing with Eminem. And it could have gone much differently, because there was a time when the two had massive crushes on each other.
I'm looking forward to meeting Eminem, actually.
You want to meet Eminem?
Yeah, I want to meet Eminem. I think he's cute.
I don't even know if I want this award. I might just take Christina home tonight.
The romance was short-lived, however, because Christina made a comment on MTV that rubbed M the wrong way.
I heard he's married now. Eminem? Yeah, totally. The girl that he talks about killing on his record, actually.
M found out and responded in an interview.
All right, okay, I'm married, okay, whatever, that's cool, but, you know, you said something about me, So I'm gonna voice some rumors that I heard about you.
Unfortunately for Christina, Eminem voiced those rumors on arguably one of his most popular songs of all time.
Little put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim.
The song, The Real Slim Shady, received several awards, including a Grammy for Best Rap Solo Performance. Christina addressed the situation in interviews, doubling down on her statements.
For whatever reason, he has such animosity, it seems, towards me. I don't know why.
Maybe she put him on blast one time.
I don't know what I said to really disturb him, but you know, whatever I said, I'd say it again.
I honestly feel bad for Christina. She couldn't even remember what she said to piss him off like that. Regardless, Christina felt the hate was unjustified, so she fired back in her 2002 song, Can't Hold Us Down. And for a while, that seemed to be the extent of their beef. Until 2018, when Eminem dropped this bar in his 10-minute freestyle.
Christina with a plastic spoon. While I bump some G-Funk and blast some Snoop, cause her double G cups are massive, huge.
Which all but confirmed the two wouldn't ever make amends. Nevertheless, Christina's career is still thriving as of December 2025, with her performing live shows, and even set to feature in a Christmas-themed movie marking her 25th anniversary as a global superstar.